Why do we want a YouTube channel? Well, hey guys, this is Asupanda here at Asupanda Media back again. I hope you guys are doing well. Why do I ask that question? Well, the reason for that is I've been uploading videos on YouTube for a while, and I have friends who upload videos on YouTube as well. And this question kind of resonates with a lot of creators out there. And it resonates for all the different reasons. Let's see if I can answer some of them. Now, usually most of the people who want to upload a video on YouTube is same as uploading on any other social media platform such as Instagram, TikTok, whatsoever. We basically just want to share our lives, our knowledge about things we eat, places we travel. Now, most of the people do it as a hobby, right? Without the expectation that probably they could earn from uploading these videos, or YouTube could be a full-time career. The reason why I asked that question in the beginning is that if you as a creator have not answered it for yourself till now, there might be a lot of dissatisfaction that you might be facing. What I mean by that is that there is a lot of people out there who upload videos. They start uploading them casually, and after a point of time, they feel that they need a certain amount of success, which they do not achieve, and which makes them rethink about the whole YouTube platform and question a lot of things. So let's see what happens first. See, the first kind of creator that is there is somebody who would probably upload a video here or there. After that point of time, would realize that it's probably too tough for them, and they probably never come back again. They would consume a lot of content on YouTube. They would aspire to create content, but might not end up creating any more than just a couple of videos here and there. There might be some other people who are just there on YouTube to consume content. Well, we all need them, so I always would like to thank them, because if they are not consuming our content, well, as creators, we do not get that validation. Another type of creator that is there is the people who started as a hobby, but eventually after a point of time, looking at probably other creators and the success that they've had, or trying to understand that, YouTube might be a good source of income for them, and they might want a side income. They are aspiring for success, but are not achieving it because there might be certain things they are not doing. At this point of time, a lot of us turn to a lot of content creators out there who are essentially creating videos on YouTube strategy, editing, so on and so forth. And we think that if we assimilate enough of this content, we might be able to create content which would put us there. What we need to understand as creators is that first and foremost, you have to understand what the genre is. And everybody keeps saying what the genre or niche is, why it is important. But a lot of us, do we really understand what it actually means to tie down to a niche or create for a particular genre? Well, a lot of us do, and a lot of us don't. For the people who don't, they have to realize is that, see, YouTube is not just a social media platform. It is, as I've said before earlier as well, it is one of the most powerful search engines as well. So in case you are looking for any specific type of content, you go on there and you search for it. So when you are trying to create content for a particular niche, you have to understand what is it that you need to make a video on which people would like to search on YouTube, right? Then, of course, comes creating a thumbnail which will create an impression and click-through rate, so on and so forth. That is something very technical and probably for another video. Right now, what we are trying to answer is that, see, before you aspire for success on YouTube, you have to understand YouTube is a patience game, right? You have to be patient. If you are looking for virality, probably you should get inspired by the few things that keep going viral every now and then. And remind you, similar content might not go viral all the time as well. So, yeah. See, we all keep thinking that if we can create for the algorithm, and there are a lot of people out there who say, do not create for the algorithm, create for your audience. But then again, we hear the word algorithm and we think that, algorithm is something man-made, and if we just figure it out some way, we will attain that success. Somebody who knows the technical part of it, even they will end up telling you that you have to create for your audience instead of creating for the algorithm. What I mean by that is that you would realize out of your own videos, which essentially share the same type of content, some of it might get more attention while some of it might not. So what is it that you have to do differently? What you need to do is expose yourself to a content creator who creates the kind of content you want to create. And if they are relatively successful, try and analyze why they are particular. Probably it's their way is the way they present things, or it's where they edit their videos, right? At the same point of time, we also as content creators have to understand that not everything as a content creator is supposed to be done by you. When we start, we'll always end up thinking that, if we just spend enough time with probably a Premiere Pro, or we get a good laptop, or we get a good camera out there, that's the end of it. No, that is actually the beginning. Because these are only aids which will help you create content, which will eventually get you the exposure, which will eventually get you the success that you're looking for. Having said that, the first thing that you need to clearly answer for yourself is, why are you on YouTube? Are you just here to upload a few videos? People watch, people don't watch, you don't care. Or are you here for the views? Then you need to create something that people would like to watch again and again. And you have to keep asking that question to yourself again and again, that the kind of content you want to create, would people keep watching it again and again, right? At the same point of time, you need to now understand that if you are thinking of becoming a professional content creator, then you have to take it seriously. It just cannot be a part-time hobby. And because if you're not, you have to treat YouTube as just another business that needs attention. It will need your time, it will need your money, it will need your energy. At the same point of time, it is not like a salary job that you would start getting paid the very first day you create. It might take you a long time before you see slightest amount of success, and probably then monetization and all the good things that are there for successful creators out there. So I know in the end, I've probably not answered any of your questions and have probably confused you even more. And that's what I'm trying to tell you, that this is my journey and this is what I'm trying to do. All I'm trying to do is share it with you, which might help you to find your direction and how you could probably get success out of your videos. It is not a magic wand and nobody could do it for you but yourself, but you need to focus, stick to it, and be in it for the long term. I think that kind of sums it up. I do apologize for being very irregular in uploading videos. I'll try to do a better job in future. But in the end, all I can say is thanks for watching. Keep watching. Until next time, Oshi Kimti Tava.